What's up? This is Michael Rapport, or as that motherfucker CP calls me, What's His Cock from True Romance, and you're watching WILIscredia. CP, you motherfucker. You know who the fuck I am from True Romance, you motherfucker. And what the fuck is a WILIscredia? Who the fuck knows what a WILIscredia is anyway?
Hi there. Good afternoon. Good Saturday to you, or whatever time it is wherever you are. I am CP. You aren't. I just wanted to give a quick update as to the production status here at HQ. Look at how lazy I am. I didn't turn the. Man, I still can't get the gist of. Nope. I still can't get the gist of pointing to shit backwards because screen. What's up, Patrick? How are you? Wait, why is that not showing up? That's not fair. Bammo. There you are. So is that the doctor? I figured I owe an explanation as to what's going on, what's up, Kapani, what's up, Gary. Hope you're having a good one. I hope you're having a better one, Gary. So I was at the doctor this week, and it appears as if my PTSD, accompanied by mild agoraphobia, has returned. The agoraphobia thing, they're not really worried about. There's stuff about my brain that they're concerned with, so they want me to do a bunch of different tests. So they put me on a bunch of medication, and I was leery to go on SSRIs, which are long-term antidepressants, which I don't know if any of you know the history with antidepressants, and me and my father, and the one thing that I've always had embedded in my brain about SSRIs is my father was depressed, and when they put him on SSRIs, the pharmacist told me that stuff like that, if you're really depressed, SSRIs sometimes don't help. And what they'll do is they'll give you just enough energy to commit suicide. And that's exactly what happened. So I'm a little cautious when it comes to something like that long term. That's not it. Any of you who know SSRIs know it takes a while to take effect. So, even if I were to have complaints about it, it wouldn't be this soon. Secondly, I have Emily here, so if I start acting a little wonky or something, she's here to know and to make a phone call or what. Oh, we got a bunch. What's up, Rick Middleton? I see. So I'll get to why I'm like all slurry and stupid. What's up, Rick? What's up, Oscar? What's up, Dale? What's up, Slowo Danks? Thank you. I'm not looking for any sort of sympathy or empathy or any of that. I just my production level has just fucking tanked. So they gave me anxiety meds on top of, benzos, things like that, on top of everything else. And to be honest, those things have been kicking my ass. Like, if you want me to take an opioid, you could shovel a spoonful of your strongest oxycodone down my gullet, and I'll be able to, maneuver machinery. I could guide a missile if you need me to. Opioids don't have the right kick with me, but god damn, the fucking Valium's just beating my ass. Could be a combination of things. It could be the fact that I've been missing sleep. Like I've been averaging 2 hours sleep for a good 2 weeks straight. And I think part of it is that this medication's just like, here, catch up with everything you've missed for the last month and a half. And what it feels like is I'm sleeping 10 hours, waking up, having no energy. Like, I'm not kidding when I say I have no energy. I'll put a movie on, and not even like movie to like take notes and work to. Just a movie to just say, all right, let's try to distract the good old brain. And I can't stay awake through it. I'm like mentally I want to do things, but like there's this malaise over my body where like I'll be too lazy to change a channel. So that's been my last 4 days. I was supposed to do something with Luke of Razor Wire Reviews, the next episode of Twin Peaks, which I watched without falling asleep during. So, you know, small victories. We're getting there. So there's that. There's this monstrosity, this giant project. On top, there's two like counter, you know, parallel products that are being worked on at the same time. The Criterion Collection, which I know 3/4 of you will not be interested in, and then there's the Audition review, which I don't know, half of you, some of you non-subscribers are really gonna have a good time with. What's up, Cecil? Slurry and stupid is something new. No, just abnormally so. Just extra so lately. What's up, Bronson? Have I seen the Lion King remake? No, I'm nervous. I'm nervous for a bunch of reasons. A, because I might fall asleep, and if scores and general consensus tells me anything, I'm in no rush. From what I understand, it's Gus Van Sant's Psycho, just with real life looking animals. And I'll be frank, I'm not in a rush. I'm really not in a rush. On top of the fact that I don't know, if I felt better and I was being a bit more productive with the last 3 or 4 days, I might have seen it already, or might have planned to see it today maybe. But as of right now, no, I do not have plans to see Lion King. Perhaps in time for show business, if I can get myself to stay awake for 5 hours at a time. Have I gotten any backlash yet for the Dead Meat live stream? No, it's funny. He's too big. If you shoot high enough up, I doubt he even realizes what the fuck that is. I've had 2 or 3 people that are familiar with him that were kind of, I don't know, perturbed. They asked how could I take such jabs at somebody, and it was just like, jabs? Like, come on. If I said that about a female, nobody would have a problem. But, you know, long story short is, you're talking about horror. Put your skin away. I don't care who you are. It would be great if every video were shot like this. Because then it's just, hey, listen, ugly or not, or, you know, nothing extra. We're here for whatever the fuck I'm talking about. But then you start getting into this, then it's, oh, well, you know, it doesn't really matter what the person says. And then when you get into like this, it's just, then you can really start exploiting. And, you know, everybody just put your fucking flesh away and show people why you're interesting. This isn't a fucking Instagram picture. So I'll piss somebody off with that statement. Hopefully you've skipped a No, I have not skipped the last two Mets games. That has taken a hell of a lot more. Having anxiety medication in the house while watching the Mets is certainly handy, because that one last night, I think I drowned that Valium pill with bleach. Fuck, that was terrible last night. What's AMA? Is it like ATM? You could try asking me for money, but you might get an error message. Yes, just call me Megan's got it right. AMA's Ask Me Anything. At least you're not one of those YouTubers who repeats themselves like I do. Hopefully, it looked so good, Ryan. It looked. What were they, 4-1 out of the break? Now they're 4-3. So when you blow a great Syndergaard start and then a great DeGrom start, must end this season. That's what Mets stands for. Everybody's saying hi to everybody else. That's why I never show my tits. So I want my viewers there for my mind. Yeah. Eyes up here, pal. Ass to mouth. Oh, okay. Yeah. Hello, David. Talk about my content, not my skin. Yes. Yeah, I do speak the truth. People don't like it sometimes, but fuck. You'll never accuse me of being soft. I don't know. So anyway, there's been a bunch of stuff that I've been working on that. So on Patreon, I drug myself. No pun intended. I didn't drugged myself. I drugged myself to get the opening done. There was something you guys need to know if you don't know anything about editing material. The Adobe suite has a bunch of different things that work together, and that's why I really like that software. Like, you can do an image in Photoshop and just transfer it over to Premiere, and they'll recognize each other. So if you have a Photoshop file in Premiere and you fuck with it and then save it, it'll recognize as different in Premiere, which is brilliant. You don't have to delete the original thing you dropped in. Like if you did a file in Premiere and then changed it in Photoshop, Premiere recognizes that you've changed it. So I've had a bit of a hiccup because my computer automatically updated to the 2019 edition, which I didn't want it to do. And now, since I've done that, there's been these weird rendering hiccups where I can't properly preview stuff. So it was this small little video thing with words moving around, and I couldn't preview whether or not it was working. It was just all herky-jerky. So I took the footage that I had and rendered it and exported it to a video just to make sure I wasn't going to waste a 45-minute video on a piece of footage that didn't work, which happened in my Child's Play ranking. Something happened where numbers skipped a bit, and I didn't realize that until after the fact. So needless to say, I wanted to make sure that it worked. Exported the video, and Patreon has the first 3 minutes or so of that video, and it appears to have worked. So there's that. There's just stuff here. This is just a list of the things that I own. I just need to make title screens for these, which on any other given day, this is a 20-minute job for me. I can't get around to finishing it. That Criterion video might be out by September. I don't. This medication better start settling with me because I'm just so sluggish. Hi, Beth. When's your next commentary planned? People ask me that, and I keep saying, what would you like to see? Somebody brought one up that I don't own. I'm up for it. I just need suggestions. Dude, my premiere suddenly taking 2.5 hours to render a 20-minute video. Yeah, I'm with you there. And again, I don't have the mental capacity right now. I'm just like slow. My brain is loading like me. So, throw into the fact that the software is doing the same, and it's just not a good combination. Any thoughts on the new Halloween news that just came out? Yikes. And Zachary Hayth beat me to it. Yes. Yikes, the movie directed by Jordan Peele. I might drop my top 5 best and worst movies of 2019 either the end of the year, a few days before the end of the year, or beginning of next year. Stay tuned for those lists. Alrighty. Bukkake. What about Bukkake? Scanners. Oh, you want us to watch Scanners? That's a pretty decent movie. Entire MCU commentary. Jesus. CP, what's the worst horror movie you've ever seen in your entire life? It might be recent. It might be recent. It might be Pet Graveyard. It might. Yeah. It's hard to. The really really bad ones tend to not stick with me. It might be Ice Cream Truck. Horror. I want things to happen. And to be entertained. Emily, do you have the fucking oven on? This fucking girl. I can barely feel the air conditioner. There's like a emergency warning here in New York to stay outside for longer than 5 minutes, and I swear it's roasting in here. Am I showing it yet? No. It's warm in here. But I either smell blueberries or this is the stroke coming on. I don't know. It's warm. It's fucking warm in here. Yeah, I don't have a worst off the top of my head. There's two of the last couple of years that I just. Pet Graveyard was pretty bad. Some of those Krampus movies. Once again. Uncorked entertainment. You wanna be thoroughly disappointed in a film. You look no further. If you see the Uncorked Entertainment title screen, run. Aloha, Dice. I think some commentary suggestions, but I'm not a Patreon yet. I'll leave them as comments on the videos if that's okay. Yeah, no, it's you don't have to be a Patreon to suggest. Patrons just have a bit of a weighted opinion. That's all. Doesn't mean I won't do it. Oh. Hold on. Hola, salute. Everybody saying hello in different languages. I think salute also means cheers. Take a shot. CP, have you seen Martyrs 2008? Was it that disturbing? Sir, I have done a video on that. I think that was my second Who Would Like That. Was it disturbing? A little bit. It's of the movies I've done for Who Would Like That, it is my favorite movie. Like, I'll watch that again. Fuck, I own it. I went out of my way to own that movie. Unlike some other movies that people just decided to send me. Here, CP, here's the fucking Criterion copy of Solo because you deserve it. Thanks, guys. Thanks. This is, I can use a copy of of Day of the Dead, but I guess Solo will help too. No, I'm kidding. I appreciate anything you guys send. But yes, no. Martyrs I've covered. I do quite enjoy it. I don't know if it's of the movies I've watched for that series. It's nothing. It's a walk in the park. Yeah, it's just some gore with a really fucked up ending that kind of sticks with me. Hello, James. What are your thoughts on remakes? Yeah, bring them. Bring them. I don't, you know, I don't care about remakes just as long as they're good. There's a place in my heart for Friday the 13th, 2009. It's that opening 20 minutes a lot better than shit. The second half of the franchise, they're okay. As long as the remake isn't deleting the original, I can't see why people. Oh, here's a good opportunity to do a plug. I just started a Facebook movie group, and this is for all movies. There are groups out there for horror. There are groups out there for sci-fi. And I thought to myself, well, if I wanted to talk about something like Die Hard, I can't really do that any day of the week in any of these groups. So I'm just going to make my own. So there's a Facebook group called Movies That Move Me. And if you're a friend of mine on Facebook, just send me a message and I'll send you the invite. Or I think you can just search it in Facebook groups, Movies That Move Me. All, movies that move me. All 4 separate words. Which we're actually having a bit of a debate about. What's that word I'm looking for? Remakes. The Walmart horror knockoff movies don't count. Yes, do a commentary on my video game idea. Marvel vs. DC versus Mortal Kombat versus Capcom. How would I do a commentary on an idea? We are in Massachusetts, so we feel the heat here as well. Yeah, no, I stepped out to get the mail, which, by the way, Dennis, one of your, I don't know, something with Tony Jaa and Batista is here. It was like opening the oven door and walking just to get mail. It was disgusting. Come see, come with what? Come with see, come with ka. I hope I spelled that right. Very little high school French. I retained some Italian. Pisciga cacaja, which means piss here, shit there. If it's not a curse, I'm not going to learn it. Fuck Salo. I agree, Bronson. Fuck Salo right in its shitty asshole. I don't know French. Use Google Translate. No JKS harassing dice. This feels weird. John Kyle Stanton, I think, is just taking a break. We're all entitled. Just a little bit of a break from the good old JKS. Have I seen the movie Clown by Eli Roth? I have not. I haven't. What's up, Blurry Face? And I care what you think. I have missed it in one of the last streams, but thoughts on 3 from Hell. Is this good enough a thought for you? I'm not excited. I would love to be thoroughly shocked and impressed, but ugh. Rob Zombie, make one start to finish great movie. Hello, Wolfman Scott Nards. Have I seen Baskin? I've never heard of Baskin. How about that? I'll do you one better. Non-horror, what the fuck is that? Yeah. You can talk horror in that group. I just, like I said, if I want to talk about Die Hard, my wife wanted to talk about Steel Magnolias. There's no groups for that, so we just fucking created an avenue to discuss other things. Give me other ideas on your commentary, and I'll even talk about my already existing ideas. So wait, you want to give me ideas based on my commentary that I haven't figured out what I'm doing yet? I'm failing to do the addition here. Master Z, it's an Ip Man spin-off. Jesus, that's a franchise in 2/3, huh? Do you think WILIscredia knows he made the rap? I don't know what that means. Hello, B-Movie. I just mowed the lawn in 90-degree heat. Well, that was silly. I wouldn't walk outside to get ice cream. That's how gross it is. I'd like to think he will now. Yeah, I don't. Did I miss a comment? I don't know what on earth you guys are talking about. Did you ever see that old 80s movie Motel Hell? No, but Andrew, apologies, Andrew R. Davis. I think that's actually his channel name. I'm trying to stay out of the way of the words to the nope. Yeah, they're there. You'd think I'm used to doing the mirror thing. Andrew R. Davis has brought that up recently, or within the last 2 years or so, and it just hasn't come together. We were supposed to do something for it together, but it's out there. I don't own it. The thought process is out there. It was on Amazon when the idea came up. It's not anymore. Well. If people want to drop their lists at the same time as mine, you guys let me know. What lists are you referring to, Oscar? Your top 5 and bottom 5 of the year? Oscar, I don't know how familiar you are with my channel, but dropping lists at the end of the year is kind of the thing I do. If you look back as far back as 2015, I have a thing called The List, where I rank top to bottom. If I saw it in that calendar year, I rank it. But all the same, go do you, bro. Movies that move me. Is that correct? That is correct. Now I get it. Yeah, you guys are, I don't know. Inside joke right in front of my face. You don't like the circle jerk of talk movies with us. You had to start your own group. Oh, ooh, that sounds like some shade. No, I just didn't like being a mod anywhere, and I said, you know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna tell everybody what to do in my group. No, all right. Yellow Skulder, go to sleep, man. Shit. Skulder, I think you should see my doctor. You'll be out. I'm not kidding. I'm sleeping 14 hours a day right now. And then when I'm awake, I'm barely awake. Like, I'm awake, but my body just isn't doing anything. Non-horror related, but are you going to see Jay and Silent Bob reboot while Jay and Kevin tour the U.S. showing it? The trailer doesn't encourage me, and I'm a big fan of Kevin Smith's humor. Kevin Smith, Red State, and before really kind of are films that I enjoy. What I've seen of this trailer appears to be Cameo the movie, and I hope it's way more than that. I really do. This health is demonic. Ooh. Commentary on tearing down Blumhouse. You have that. What is it called? Blumhouse tests CP's patients? It's out there. 95 degrees here. Yeah, but what's the heat index? What does it feel like? Because we have 110 here. The heat index is 110. When are we going to do another wrestling match commentary? When wrestling's entertaining again. Burn. Fucking wrestling's terrible right now. When CP faces CM Punk in his bed. CM Punk, I think, signed on to do an AEW thing. Although I think it's just a interview. baby. There's one group on Facebook, but it doesn't seem like the right one. It just started. It's literally a day old. It's got a picture from Inception at the top. A couple of questions to answer before you get in. I just read they're ready to make a Terrifier 2 and 3. Yeah. Sleep is for the weak. I'll consider me weak. CP needs some what? What? Heat? I need some heat? Never mind, found it. Yay! It's actually 115 here. Yeah, but it's a dry 115. You know, they're not telling you not to put your dogs out on pavement over there. Feels like 101 with a heat index of 113. I'm telling you, for opening the door to pick up a little box off the ground felt like walking into an oven. Like, you know when you open your oven door and it's just like, wah, with heat? That's what it was. All that to pick up my good friend's little Blu-ray that I have no interest in watching. I just put it on a tower. A big stack of other Blu-rays that I have no interest in watching. I risked my health for my good friend Dennis. Start making the Yikes merchandise. Yeah, there appears to be enough interest. I just need to figure out what's going on the shirt and how much, and if it's just gonna say Yikes, will that make sense? Hey Emily, asshole, are you cooking? I don't know if you're still in here. My wife has just asked what's the worst sports movie ever made. I don't know. Draft Day. It's not great. Have you seen Never Hike Alone? You must be new to this channel. Yeah, I interviewed the director, Vince DeSanti. Yes, I've seen it a couple times. Vince sent me a copy. Vince did an interview on this channel. We talked about Friday the 13th for about 2 hours. So, again, backlog, do a channel search, interviewed Vince DeSanti, and enjoy yourself. Put 2 hours aside and listen, I thought I was a fan. That guy puts me to fucking shame. Are you going to see Once Upon a Time in the Hollywood? Yes. I'm actually kind of fired up about it. If only to stop seeing those goddamn trailers. That trailer is in front of every movie I've seen in the last 8 weeks or so. We had a dog die on a normal walk here yesterday, so now they say no dog walking. Yes, all right, see? Real feel is 102. Yeah, it's fucking gross. See, Dennis? Yeah, Dennis just said, yeah, I'm starting to be glad I didn't come visit. So here's a little side story. I went to Denmark years ago, and you know, as I was settling in, I was going to be there a while. I start looking around the house, and there's a random fan here and there, and this is back in February, so I'm like, oh cool. So when it's like July, what do you guys do? Like, do you bring the air conditioners out or what? And they all laughed at me, and they're like, air conditioners, and I'm like, yeah, air conditioners. Well, like, how do you maintain the heat in the summer? And they're like, we don't have air conditioners. So I was like, what do you mean you don't have air conditioners? Turns out in Denmark, like, it never really gets above 85 out there. And I learned it the hard way that, yeah, hot out there isn't really hot. So Dennis was supposed to leave like yesterday or a couple days ago by now. But if he was here for any of this heat, he would have understood the importance of a air conditioner and how this thing's been on for a good, I don't know, 4 weeks straight. It's fucking balls. I hate heat. Starting to be glad. Yep. Fuck, I'm screwed. Whoa. Whoa. I am, but I turned up the AC. Look at old Emily. Emily will whip up a bundt cake when it's 107 outside. I love my wife. Hi and love. Yes, that's the wife dezombified. Emily's Adventures in Horrorland. The talent in the household, should I say. Jason Blum is such a sweetheart on the front. Yikes on the back in big old letters. That's interesting. I believe you're dealing with heat flashes. It comes with menopause. Yeah. Yeah. Who's ready for I Got the Hook Up 2? That's out. That is out if you'd like to see it. I believe your local uncle has a copy. What's up, Daniel Hammond? Most valuable primate. Yeah. Some new creepy videos streams planned. What? So, are you using your mental illness issues now as an excuse for your frequent meltdowns in attacking your friends like Lee or trolling other YouTubers' comment sections? No, nobody kick him. It's fine. He's talking about me. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. Friends like Lee or trolling other YouTubers' comment sections. Pathetic. Cellar Door, how much of the truth do you think you actually have? Because where was I attacking Lee? And trolling other YouTubers' comment sections. If you have a problem with somebody being way too forward with somebody who's talking about movies, perhaps you're the problem. If I'm here talking for however the fuck long and you decide to come in and say something about something utterly irrelevant, wouldn't you say that that is the trolling? I appreciate you joining me from a avatarless name there, but when I tell you whatever you think information you have regarding Lee and I and trolling other YouTubers, you haven't the slightest fucking clue what you're talking about. Have a good day. Toodles. So anywho, started my channel June 23rd of last year. All right, well, good, best of luck. Blah, blah, blah. If I haven't been attacked yet, guess I'm not as good a friend as I thought. Oh well. Well, Dennis, if I had just mentioned you, apparently I would be attacking you. It's adorable, adorable. Yeah, like that's what these fucking momos like. They think. And guys, if you're a mod in the chat, seriously, if they're gonna talk about me, I'm all right with it. Like it, fucking idiocy. Go ahead and show your ignorance. Just as long as they're not talking about anybody else, I'm fine with it. You should have invited me to the trolling party. Yeah, you know what? What's your input on how Dice got handled in that situation? Could you please troll us, CP? We're jelly. yeah. What I'll do is I'll comment on your comment section, and then people will say, oh, not people, but what an aptly titled screen name, Cellar Door. Is that what you have to open to come out to see people? Cellar Door. Jesus Christ. Attack Lee. Priceless. Would you get the Nightmare King again from Burger King? I would need, I don't know. I might have to do it like on a scale of like eating hot nuts. Like it would have to be a thing where there'd have to be some sort of financial gain involved. Not that I have any body parts left for that thing to take care of, but it was. You know what the thing was? It wasn't even that good. I didn't finish it, and it still wrecked my shit. Do I want what? No, I don't want a tuna and cheese. Turn the fucking oven off. Tuna and cheese. CP, will you attack or troll me? LMAO. I didn't know I was attacking. What's funny is if that comment, this is the beauty and ignorance of fucking momos. If that person said, you know, some supporter of the horror community, I'd be like, you know what, I maybe I get that. I said some shit that perhaps is a little too real. But attacking my friends like Lee, what are you on? How does English work? Do you speak English? Is that your first language? Wait, what? Not trying to be rude, but you shouldn't attack like a jerk to people. No, it's fine. It's somebody projecting their hatred for themselves. As putting the orange vanilla Coke in the bathtub and floating in that. Ooh, that's not bad. See, I could just relax and slurp. Oh, and then I could sell it. I can sell my orange Coke bath water like Belle Delphine, and I'll charge half the price. I like to keep mine in a jar on the shelf, tap the glass once in a while. What the fuck? Wait, what? Am I missing things? Feels like people are asking to be roasted. Yeah, Dennis. Some people are educated on my past. So somebody asked about a commentary, which I'm more than up for. I don't know if anybody has brought up any ideas. I'd buy CP bathwater. It wouldn't be bathwater. It would be like, actually no, I don't think I'd use soda like that and waste it. CP, why are you trolling me now? And I have to go drink a bottle of vodka and eat pizza, you asshole. Yeah. Orange Coke plus bathtub equals profit. Dezomified likes it. Thinks it's kinky. Gonna have to try that with Kimmy. Sounds fun. Orange Cokes. Yeah. Thirsty bath water. Yeah, you know what? I wonder if she genuinely takes baths in that water. Like, how do you prove that you're not just selling a jar of water? And apparently she's selling that shit out. Is it a Patreon commentary? No. So the deal with commentaries is Patreon usually gets to vote. But we have quite a few movies that we'd like to watch. I think Brain Damage is one of them. Caligula is one of them. Reanimator? There's a couple. It's just we haven't figured out. There's a video of her in the bathwater. Yeah, you know what? If I paid for it, I'd want to see a video of her loading it with a fucking UPC code that matches. To be 18 in 2019, huh? I want to know what happens to those bathwater jars. Are people stroking off using that water as a lubricant, or are they just like pouring it all over themselves, or just like, cracking the jar a little bit just to take a sniff and then reseal it up? Like, What is a Friday 6 commentary? Emily and I have done that, I think. I usually chase my bleach with Coke. Hey, there you go. Milk water. I think I'm going to go walk the dog. 5 minutes or less, Trini. 5 minutes or less. I think it's harder for her to fake the bath water and make it convincing than to actually do it. They probably drink it while jerking. Oh, barf. I'm trying to see if mental illness issues as an excuse. See this pattern here, there, cellar door. It sounds like it's a Wisconsin or a Tennessee issue. I think I've missed something. I heard of people who've drank the fucking bathwater. Does that mean they drank the water in which they were fucking, or just fucking water? Or is it water to fuck with? The Warriors commentary. I don't think Emily's seen that, and it's been a dog's age since I've seen that movie. That is so... Hi. Is the oven off?
It is now.
Okay. It is now. The dirtier the bathwater is, the better. Yeah, I forgot who I spoke to. Somebody sold their used shoes and made quite a profit off of it. So fucking people, man. Should they remake Death Spa? I don't know. How would they remake that? That was so silly. They gargle it. Any of those options, I believe, would be true. Yeah. Semen water. Are the pancakes ready? I don't know. No, they're not pancakes. She, what did she make? She made like a tuna melt or some shit. It feels like 110 outside, and Emily's deciding to bake. Lots of money in dirty socks as well. People will buy them for lots of money. Yeah, and let's not get started on the used undergarments. Fucking hell. Yep. I've spoken with people who have paid off their student loans by selling worn socks and shoes. Yeah. Yeah, there's listen. Commentary on what would make WWE better. Let Vince stop making decisions. Spam cakes. It's even better if they fart in the water. Oh, no. They used to sell panties in vending machines in Japan. I think they still do. Oh, no, you said they sell used panties in vending machines in Japan. Yeah, just imagine that. That's kind of a potluck, though, isn't it? Like, I don't know, Pink. I don't know what. I saw someone online selling a used condom. That's dangerous, because then they can take that murky he-goop and perhaps get themselves pregnant. No. There are some interesting websites. Yeah. When I was younger, I once accidentally bathed with a douche. Did you hear that wretched dog barking downstairs? That's not outside. There's a disturbing mix of dirty bathwater, used water, and food talk here. Hey, they're all the same thing. They're all going in the same orifice as far as I'm concerned. Get on the dark web, CP, and find someone to interview that sells weird things. That'd be a good stream. Listen, I thought I thought I had a cam girl interviewed. While being respectful, I can't stress enough that I understand people have different living situations, but that fell apart. Sperm can't live long outside the body, I don't think, unless you freeze it. Well, don't go grabbing the second ice tray. Do you like any low-budget Italian knockoffs? Not really incredibly well-versed on the Italian films. Although I think Cannibal Holocaust technically is Italian. Technically. Interesting. They can use it to frame someone for rape. Yeah, see? There you go. Did you see the movie Cam on Netflix? I did. Not that impressed. Have Randy Orton beat Brock Lesnar to a pulp. That's one match. Now what are you going to do the next night? Super sperm from Highlander can live forever. Okay, so we're talking about a lot of unsavory things here. And again, not many suggestions for a commentary. So Luke and I kind of blew Luke off on the heels of my interesting new sleep schedule, and my production has taken a hit for it. If you're on Patreon, you had a sneak preview, the opening 3 minutes of one of the projects that has just been giving me a pain in the ass. Again, this is something that. This is just, titles, finding images that match the movies, typing this on a screen, putting a little zhuzh with the color. There's 40 movies there. That shouldn't take me that long, but I can't focus. A commentary for Green Room. Ooh. I really like that movie. It's harder. Bear Bitch Project. What the fuck? Blew Luke off. No, I didn't blow on Luke. I blew Luke. Greasy Strangler commentary. That movie's funny on its own. There's some decent ideas there. Green Room, I don't know how much we'd have to say. It's better when the movie isn't too good or has something silly about it. But I'll get together with the wife and figure out if I could stay awake for 2 hours and or focused for those 2 hours. And then I'll murder that fucking dog downstairs. So these are really good headphones. Emily could stand right next to me and say something, and I am oblivious. She has to come next to me and tap me on the shoulder. And I'm like, oh, fuck. But sure enough, that dog yapping its goddamn skull off. I hear it right through that fucking high frequency. I've not seen Blue Ruin. I've heard it's incredible. The Room commentary, that might jump to the top there. I've had a shit time trying to focus lately as well. I can't say it's medication, just my body and my mind fucking with me. Yeah, so 2 weeks ago I couldn't get sleep. Like I just could not get myself tired. Today, I cannot keep myself awake for longer than 2 hours. Starting to be a little concerned because it's been 4 days. But other than that, just sluggish. Sluggish. My mind wants me to do things. My body, less so. Or I don't know. Maybe the other way around. My body wants to do things, but my mind is like, no. This is how you know that like your medication is really kind of fucking with you. And again, if you dropped an entire bottle of opiates in my hand, I could probably take 5, and then go balance my checkbook while steering a fucking jet. That I have no problem with. My tolerance is quite high for that stuff. But these head meds kicking my ass, bro. Kicking my ass. Murder the owners of the dog. No, 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 because then the dog will keep barking. The dog barks when they're gone. So either I strap them to the fucking kitchen table so that they never leave. It's Mercury in retrograde. I know it. Ooh. You haven't killed that dog yet? No. No. I think I'm going to hire a hitman. What the fuck? Blue Ruin's amazing. CP reminds me of Hitchcock. That's a big, bold claim. How about a Day of the Dead commentary? Love to. Need to pick that up. That's one of the deads that I don't have, and I'd love to. I just need to pick it up. Murdering the owners doesn't solve the dog barking. Probably barks more. Yeah, Zachary. I don't know if you said that before I said it, but yeah. The owners won't calm the... No, so what it is, it's nice. If I was a fucking thief, it'd be great. I'd know exactly when to rob them, because right now, they're not home. You know how I know? Their fucking dog is barking. That's how it works. Blue Ruin is better than Green Room. I quite enjoy Green Room. How about a commentary for an Uwe Boll? Then ask him to be part of your interview series. Yeah, he's an interesting bird, that Uwe Boll. Okay, so Daniel agrees. See? I'm yawning. It's 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I just can't... Would you believe if I told you I just woke up like an hour ago? Fuck. Creep Show commentary. I don't think I've ever seen Creep Show, to be honest with you. That's a 3-film... I told my neighbors to better shut their fucking window because I don't feel like listening to their dog bark all day when they're gone. Shit drives me nuts. Yeah, no, our walls are hollow as fuck. The more this shit happens, the more I'm like, all right, I guess it's time for Apocalypse Now at 3 a.m. And only the helicopter scene just on a loop. Just, do you not like that? I'm sorry. I have anxiety and this is what calms me down. Just like your dog has anxiety and barks when you're not home. Yeah. Tales from the Dark Side. I haven't seen that. Oh boy, see. Was your Creep Show here, Dennis? I don't remember having it in the building. Never seen. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have at least 15 movies where I say I've never seen that, and people are like, what? Shit, there's some that I own that I'm like, should probably get around to that. Yep. No, I only saw The Invisible Man for the first time like 2 weeks ago. Club Mad is good for commentary, fun ride. Not everybody knows it. I wish they had a Blu-ray for Club Dread. CP, do you have a PS1 Classic? No, I had it when it first came out. I didn't see a need to re-jump on it. You know, shuts up a dog best? Michael Vick. Whoa. But good point. I don't think it's a pit bull. You brought it here last time I came? Yes, see. Club Dread. Yes. I cannot agree more. Club Dread is my favorite movie by, I can't point, by Broken Lizard. No Blu-ray, though. Crime. You never seen Star Wars? No, that I've seen. Do you think I should choke some bullies out? I don't know. Brain damage, brain defective. We're talking about my brain still. I had a PS1 that you had to flip it upside down for the disc to work. I had like first generation PS1 that just kind of wore out towards the end. It was really interesting. Is there a color you've been struggling to find in a hat? Yeah, I have a lot of like charcoal colored shirts that, you would think are black, but aren't. So when I wear a black hat, the shirt kind of pops as a little light gray, but I have a light gray hat. When I wear that, the shirt looks a little dark. So I need somewhere between gray and black because I have a lot of charcoal colored shirts that haven't been able to find it. Nailgun Massacre, Idle Hands. Something a bit different. Do a Robin Williams Club Paradise commentary. Slammin' Salmon. That's probably my least favorite of theirs, actually. Take the wax out of your eyes. What is happening? They have those PS1 Classic Minis at Best Buy for $20. Jesus. Spider-Man on PS1 was my favorite. I like Destruction Derby. That was fun. It repetitive, got a little silly after a while, but it was fun. Playing that for the first time was really, really interesting. I hate bullies. I believe in a fair fight. Yeah. Okay. Jacko, the director and producer, got a legit fight with the director. Stormed out for a good 10 minutes. No. I was called a faggot so much for liking wrestling. Fuck 'em. Words. Are you a faggot? The words shouldn't mean anything. Ask my wife. I've called sports teams faggots in disgust. Like the New York Rangers are a bunch of faggots as far as I'm concerned. I don't mean that they're banging each other. People put too much weight into words. Words don't describe who you are. You can call me a guinea wop. It doesn't mean anything to me. It really doesn't. Sure, my bloodline says that I am some part of that stereotype that you're trying to call me, but my bloodline doesn't say too much about my character. So, people say shit like that. Just, it's not you. Even if the phrase describes you, it's not you. You're a person who has certain interests and contributes a certain thing to the world. And I'm sure not one word. If you asked me to describe myself in one word, I couldn't do it. And nobody should be able to be described in one word. What? You're a rusty nail, nobody, right? K-Rock sued you for $5 million. What are you on about? I should RKO a few of them. Used to say faggot all the time, and I used to play GTA 5 all the time. Okay. K-Rock sued for what are you talking about? You're talking to Elliot often. $16 million of profound physical fitness. Dude, if you start making sense, I'll give you some credit. But I don't know what you're saying right now. Do you do any impressions? No. I want to be judged by the content of my character, not the color of my skin. Thank you. So I don't care what anybody calls me. I know who I am. Right, exactly. And again, it's very easy for me, a straight white male, to say words shouldn't bother you. But they really shouldn't. It was the worst of times, like my grandmother, open heart surgery. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, it does seem. It's a bunch of Stern references. Thank you, Cecil. I didn't speak any of that shit. That was. I'm like, is somebody having a stroke? Am I being like trolled once removed? What was that? The internet. All right, so it's been what? It's been an hour? Has it been an hour? So that's it, guys. I'm trying. There's two parallel projects. That Criterion video, that won't be done first. The audition video, that was what I wanted to start with. Audition, we watched it again last night to take notes. Fell asleep. So until my body gets used to these these meds, I don't know what's in store. I have something else I'm supposed to take part with Luke of Razor Wire Reviews. You can listen to us discuss my first experience of Twin Peaks, which I've watched the second episode, titled The First Episode, because the first episode is titled Zero. Ugh, fucking David Lynch. But there's that. I don't know when we're recording the next one, because that I actually managed to stay awake for, and yeah, Razor Wire Reviews is a channel, aka more random streams incoming. Yeah, if I can't get, you'd be surprised. I can't get myself to change a channel. That's how lazy I am with this sludge over my system. When will you continue When will you continue your playthroughs of Red Dead 2? I don't know. That's a good question. That there's 3 or 4 PS4 titles just sitting there like, hi, you can play me now. There's that. There's Days Gone. I think there's another one. There's a couple. There's a couple that I just so backlogged, and like mental fog is the excuse for all of it. Elegant Elliot offense and K-Rock are stern things. So I know K-Rock, that was 92.3 here in New York. I'm a black woman. Words don't bother me unless they're about my character. If you call me a liar or a thief, I'm probably offended. But the N-word is, or a derogatory term, I eat those for breakfast. Exactly. More channel trailers coming soon. Twin Peaks, David Lynch jerking off. Yeah, I'm 2 episodes in, and I'm like, is this going to go somewhere soon? Because I'm ready to tap. You give me 2 episodes of Lost, and I'm all fired up, but don't want to throw shade at something that perhaps influenced Lost. Not going to hold my breath. I need to watch way more David Lynch stuff. The Zombified, same here. I was so constant and it entertained. It was so constant and it entertained them, and they even went after my friends. Yeah, you have to. I'm assuming you're still talking about trolls. Just no matter what you feel, just show them it doesn't matter. Yeah, that's still waiting on that marathon. Keep waiting. Yeah. I could release it now, and it could just be the stripped down us talking about 13 movies. Like, just here's us talking about this movie. Here's us talking about this movie. Here's like that. That's ready. I just don't see the point in just not putting effort into it. That's Luke Ryan's fault. The sensual, the voluptuous, the divine. Beautiful Violet dehumanizes elegant Elliot often. Watch the beautiful Violet defecate on Elliot often. I steal shit all the time, but get offended for being called a thief. Seek help, my friend. Yeah, so is Emily going to do any more of those live streams where she watches short films? I think so. Usually I'm the one who produces at a decent scale. The last week or so, I don't know what she's got. She's got some shit on her plate. She produces at a more deliberate pace than good old Jason Blum does. But yeah, maybe tomorrow night. Excuse me. We'll do a San Diego Comic-Con wrap-up discussion. Dude, I don't understand. Elliot, are you having a good time? Like, yeah, still got a lot of, see, there you go. Thanks, Emily. Thanks. Turn the fucking oven off, please. So that I appreciate you asking me anything. There were a couple of genuine commentary suggestions there, so we're gonna ignore all of them and just watch Caligula. No, Caligula is one of them that neither of us have seen. There's just yeah, yikes! We're talking about Blum. Yikes! Yikes! Exclamation point. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what drops between now and tomorrow night at the good old Sidkug. And hopefully I'll be awake enough to talk about that. But my head's a cloud. I don't know how else to put it. Just really. Oh, thoughts on the Top Gun 2 trailer? Do you mean the Top Gun remake? Is that what you're talking about? Ugh. I would say tune in Monday to show business. If not, whatever stream or whatever happens tomorrow. Whether it be tomorrow night or show business on Monday. You'll hear my thoughts about that fucking winner. Hey Sky, we're just about to shut her down. Thank you. Someone sent a CP adjacent Blum pop. Is there such a thing? That's atrocious. Also, if you know somebody who can kill a dog for cheap, hit me up. That is a joke. Yep, over an hour. Look at that. Look at that. Guys, I stayed awake. Started yawning a bit towards the end there, but thanks for joining. Just bear with me. Send me a message somewhere if you're wondering about certain material. And if you're a patron, I can certainly show you behind the curtain as to what the progress is on certain projects. But just trying to deal with this interesting new medication that is just kicking my fucking ass. But hopefully, this time yesterday I was asleep, so so maybe we're getting there. Maybe we're getting there. I haven't seen the zombie movie with Bill Murray. An autographed photo by. If you can get Jason Blum to sign a picture that says "Yikes," I will put it prominently. Like I don't know. We'll move the Jasons, or even the Rick and Morty picture here, and I'll put it here. That does short stream. Short stream. Yeah. So maybe tomorrow night, but definitely Monday night. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you for thinking I'm a troll. You precious little creature, you. But other than that, I've been CP. You haven't.